What is up, guys? Game Tinkerer here. Just going to do a little mod on this controller here. So this is just a regular PS4 controller. Do have a couple upgrades on it. A different faceplate that is the soft touch paint. So I like it a lot. I don't really like this hard plastic stock one like this. I may go with a different one. Something more like this, where it's textured, and this one's pretty nice to hold. This one just has the different sticks on it, and you can interchange them. It's pretty nice. This one was the controller that I put the color change mod into, that I actually gave away recently on my channel. So I kind of like how it looks clear. I mean, it's pretty neat. So I may get this to put on here. So right now we are going to look at what we're going to be doing here. So this is the kit that I got. We're just doing the buttons. So just the triggers and the shoulder buttons, because I want them to match the rest of them. And these are extended, so they're pretty nice. I've got one other controller that I've done, and they work really good. I do like the extended triggers. You can hold the controller a little bit different, and they do offer them in different colors. We've got blue, black, which look nice. We've got the gold. I'm not a big fan of the gold. And then the red. The red look really cool. And these are anodized, so I mean they're gonna keep the red pretty good. So, and these are aluminum. I do like the metal buttons. It's pretty nice. These on this controller are metal. They're not aluminum. They're actually steel. So they kind of clip on with some magnets, and that's pretty cool. So if you guys are interested in this kit, I'm going to have the links below. Again, there are different colors. Not sure on the other part. This one here, I don't believe there are different colors for the buttons, but I do know that the sticks come in blue, red, green, black. I believe that's it. But you have to buy just the sticks. So if you want the buttons and then the different colored sticks, you'll have to buy this kit. And then you'll have to buy another kit that has just the sticks, and it'll come with the little cup things that you change on the controller itself. So I will post both of these below. This one is $28.99. The triggers and shoulder buttons are $18.74. So it is a little bit costly, but I mean, if you're doing this for an everyday player controller that you love and you're making it your own, I mean, just do a little at a time. You know, buy one kit, and then the next check buy another kit, and then, you know, when you get all the pieces, then go ahead and put it all together. So right now we're just going to go ahead and take this apart. So we're going to go back here. See if I can get a better angle here. There we go. Okay, now this kit does come with some tools, and this is literally all you'll need to take these apart. It's very easy. There's only 5 screws. This little tool is pretty nice. It's just basically, they call it a guitar pick because that's basically what it is. You probably could use it for a guitar pick. That'd be pretty nice, but I don't use that. I don't use the this little tool. You may need it if you're busting it open for the first time. There is a trick that I'll show you though. And then here's the screwdriver. Here are the springs if you need them. The way that I'm going to do it, you don't need them unless for some reason they do pop out. That way you'll have some extras. And then you've got your L and your R. And your L and your R. These do come from China, so build quality is okay. But you may want to make sure that you have the right pieces before you go ahead and bust this open. Just in case mistakes do happen. So what we're going to do is just take these little pieces off here. And that's just so they don't fall off, fall on the ground, or lose them. So you're going to have 4 screws right here. And then when you take this off, you have a ribbon cable. You have to be careful not to break them. It may seem hard to do this. You may be not too excited, maybe a little intimidated. Trust me, the first time I busted it open, I was nervous. After that, the 800 million other times that I've taken these things apart, it's perfectly fine. These are much easier than like the Xbox 360 controllers, and definitely easier than the Xbox One controllers. Just got one more screw. Now, when you take this apart, you may, sorry, I had an itch. You may end up breaking the clips that are around here, and that's okay. They're very cheap, and honestly, you don't really need them. They do hold it together really good, but when you put the screws in, it holds it all together. So what I like to do is, instead of using the pry tool, you just take it like this, and you put this on your palms like this, and you just kind of give it a little, see, and it just kind of busts it loose. Again, just be careful. And then you've got your ribbon cable. The battery will have some two-sided tape on it. This one's been apart a few times, so it's not sticky anymore. So what you do is just grab it and kind of pull it out. Try not to pull it by the ribbon cable. There's a little blue tab in here. You see the blue right there? What you'll do is you'll grab a hold of that, and you'll kind of pull it out. And if you want, you can use some pliers. That may be easier for you guys. So just pull that out. You can set this aside. And then if you want, since we'll be messing with the buttons and stuff, you can just take this apart. Just be very careful, because this connector and these wires are very small, and you can break them. And if you break that, then you're pretty much screwed. You have to get a new battery. So just set that aside. That way we can press it and it doesn't turn your system on. That's a pain in the butt. So you have one more screw. Okay. One of my controllers, this thing comes out without taking the screw out, so that's what I was checking to see if this was the one. So you just take this screw out. You may have to be careful of one more ribbon cable, which is going to be located right here. And this is for the touchpad. So just take that off. And what you'll do is this little brown tab, you'll just pull it just carefully. And there's a little hole, little rectangle hole that cable will feed through. Just don't yank this, because if you break this thing, then you're going to have to get another controller or change that part out, and it would be a pain if this is your only controller. So okay, take this off. So now you have this. So we can just set this aside and be careful because the buttons, you don't want to lose them. Certain controllers, these buttons will pop out. On this one, this is, I guess, one of the newer ones, and these are actually attached. So that's interesting. So what we're going to do is just work with one side first and then the other. And what you'll do is you'll kind of grab a hold of it, and I like to press it in just a little bit, and then you'll pop it to the side. So kind of like this. Just be careful when you do it so you don't break it. And then right here you'll see the spring. Again, we don't need to do anything with that. Let's see. It's been a minute, so I'm just checking. Okay. On here, it's got two little clips. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to grab this and then just push up just a tad. Just be careful and take your time. It's not a race. It's kind of hard to see with this big old microphone in my face. Just go like this. This pops out. Maybe. There we go. So that's all that is. And then this will stay. It's just like the little bumper piece that is part of the controller. So what we'll do is, this is the left. So there's the left and the left. What I like to do is put the shoulder buttons in first. So they go in like this. And if you get confused, just check the other side. That's why you always leave one side in. So the little tabs go in like this. It actually fits kind of loose. I don't know if I like that. Why is it so loose? Maybe it won't be that loose when it's all said and done. It's not coming out. Well, yeah, something. I'm sure it'll be alright. Live and learn, I guess. Okay, on this, you have to hook it. Just like that. Just hook it a little bit. And then push these in. Just like that. That's what it looks like. Again, I'm not sure why this is so loose. It wasn't on my other one. But, I mean, it's not really that big a deal. We'll check it when it's all said and done. It does seem to be working okay. So, no biggie. So on this one, just kind of press it in a little bit. Then pop it. What I like to do is kind of pull this so you don't break it. It just comes out like that. And we're going to take this. Pull this out. Again, this goes like this. That one's loose as well. It's probably just because it's the newer controller. The other one was kind of tight, so again, just kind of loop it and then stick it in. Now what we're going to do is set these aside, and then we're going to take this and actually install it back in the top of it. And when you do this, it's pretty easy. Just make sure to stick this through this little rectangle here. If it goes over, it's not quite enough to reach this. So you got to get it in there. First couple of times it's kind of hard to line it all up and such. What I do sometimes is I'll take these, you just pinch them, stick them in like this, then you can grab a hold of it just like this. See? Then you just push it down, boop, comes right out. Put this in here. Again, don't ever grab the ribbon cable and pull and push and stuff, because you can damage it. So we're just taking our time. Make sure this is pushed down enough. Then we take this, put this back on. And it's the silver screw. Stupid. I don't like these bougie ass screwdrivers you get from China. They work, but at what cost, man? Okay, here we go. Again, it's easy as pie, man. Just stick it in there. Don't tighten it down too tight. Just hand tight's good. Okay, it's all good. Take your battery. And it only plugs in one way. So if it's not going in, flip it around. Try it the other way. This is pretty easy. Just take it. There's plenty of length. Again, take it by the blue part. I'm going to put it in here. Where the blue part is facing the battery. And then this goes like this. Now this piece right here will slide in this right here. On the inside, not the outside. Just like that. And you heard it click. So it is put together. All we gotta do is put the screws in. Again, that's kind of hard with this big old microphone in my face. I like to kind of put one on one side and then put another one like right here. Don't tighten these down too tight because you'll strip out the plastic. Oh, you son of a... Another trick you can do is use a magnetized screwdriver. Because this one's a piece of shit. I can't see it. Go to your home. Let me get my back up. Here it is. It's too big. Always invest in some good tools, guys. Get you an iFixit kit. They cost a little bit of money, but they're definitely worth it. Or you can do what I do, buy cheap ones at Harbor Freight, because this set is actually pretty nice set. It's got all these different bits. Comes with a nice handle. Fits really nice. Comes with these tweezers. And it was literally like, I don't know, like $3 or something like that. Best investment ever. By the way, if you guys are local and need a screwdriver, hit me up. I'll give you one of these really nice Chinese blue-handled screwdrivers because I own like 10 of them. Okay. You just stick these on here. Now, I have a video out there that I do my black controller, I believe. Maybe it was this controller. No, it was this controller. Where I changed and used this kit, which they call the Elite Kit on Amazon. Got the Elite Kit put in the other video. I will link that as well. That way you can change these out, and it's super easy. You saw the stick part when I took the board apart. Literally all you do is pull the old ones off and slide these on, and they go like that. And this is the conclusion of this one. And again, these are a little bit loose, but they're not bad. I mean, they work fine. A little looser than I'd like, but I mean, whatever. What's $90 for a controller, you know? Just kidding, that's a lot of money. But anyway, you guys make stuff yours. Mod it how you like it. Some people may not like green. You know what? Get a red one. Get an orange one. Get one that has rainbows on it. They got some that have unicorns on them. They got skulls, zombies, whatever. If you guys need some decent parts, look on Amazon. I get everything on Amazon. It's so easy to get stuff, and it's cheap-ish. These kits aren't exactly cheap, but I mean that is for people like me. I mean, I like total customization, and you can't get any more customized than this. So without spending a couple $100 for a controller. But anyway, that's been it's been good. You guys keep on gaming every day. Mod. If you have some suggestions, let me know. I do have a Patreon account that I opened today. So if you would like to give a monthly donation to help me with this channel, I promise to use whatever donations that I get to put and funnel back into the channel. So I'm not just putting it in my bank account, guys. I'm going to get games that I'm going to feature on the channel. I'm going to get things to mod, just stuff like that. Every little bit helps. If it's a buck, it's a buck. There's games out there for $1. Like I said, every little bit helps. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Just share, like, subscribe, and leave me some feedback, guys. I don't offend very easily. I know these videos aren't the best quality. Hopefully, in the future, they will get better and better. I am going to put out a very good effort in making better content for you guys. So, just I really appreciate everything that I get from you guys. So, just like, subscribe. I do appreciate all the support that you give, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks.